Hello everybody, this is N.M.P.D here, and
Why are you gay?
today I'm gonna be talking about Steam, and how they've taken a massive L recently. Never thought I'd be saying those words coming out of my mouth, but here I am. We live in a time where we least expect the unexpectable. I never thought that I'd be calling Steam out over this, but here we are, yet again. There was a game that was going to be released on Steam called Order Us, which I'm not going to be beating around the bush with this. It's a hentai game. Straight up. It's like a visual novel hentai game. And it got banned because the people behind Steam thought one of the characters was a cupcake. Let's just say. They just outright assume that that character is underage, which isn't really the case. Well, of course, they didn't even bother questioning the developer to look into this further, saying, hey, is the character in question this and that? And you would have gotten the answer you seek. He would have been straight up honest. What happened to communication? What happened to actually doing some damn research before you decide to make a choice? Come on now. Alright, so I'm gonna show you the character in question. Her name is Mocha, an awkward wallflower and a rush to lose her first. Mocha is inexperienced and not what one would typically expect given her occupation. Her naivety could leave her vulnerable to certain customers and functionally useless as a service girl. Oh, there's the character. In case I gotta repeat myself, this is the same character that got the game banned because the people behind Steam thought that that character was underage, but in reality, it's just an average adult with flat chests. It's just absolutely unbelievable that that's how the world works. That's how Steam operates. And yet they allow games such as Sex with Hitler and basically furry porn on their damn website. But seeing an average normal hentai game, no. That's where things have gone too far, apparently.
It's true. Fuck.
So now I'm gonna be showing tweets from the developer behind Order Us, from start to finish. Let's get into it.
Let's get this show on the road!
It is a heavy heart that I must announce our 18-plus game, Order Us, has been banned from 3 days prior to release. I received this message from the review team yesterday morning. A demo build had been approved several months ago without complications.
That's some country-ass bullshit.
So a demo build had been approved several months, and there was no problem until it was about to be released for 3 days? I guess one of the employers from Valve just had a little looky-loo, and that's all it took for this game to be banned.
Just another looky-loo.
Look at the Steam team's message right here. I'm only gonna read this one sentence of it. Regardless of a developer's intentions with their product, we will not distribute content that appears in our judgment, let that word sing in our judgment, to depict sexual content involving a minor, aka a cupcake. They only assume that because of how the character looks. You know, it really makes me think if you're into children by immediately assuming something absurd like this. The likely character in question, Mocha, is 19 years old. It is never stated or implied that she's in high school. She has a flat chest and is slightly shorter than the other main character. She is written to be ditzy and very awkward, traits not uncommon amongst people her age. Well, there you go. There's your answer. There's the question you seek that you just couldn't personally contact the developer. It is heartbreaking that a realistic body type has to be avoided when working with Steam, and I am completely devastated. The project has been executed so close to the finish line. I apologize to anyone who had the game wishlisted and was looking forward to its release. Despite a delayed release, Order Us will still be sold on smaller distribution platforms, something that makes achieving commercial viability far more difficult. As a result, prospects for translators and future projects are looking uncertain. And I gotta say, this is a big ass L for Steam, and this just makes them look so dumb too. And you know, this next tweet that I found basically sums up the whole situation. It's crazy that body shaming like this is considered acceptable on Steam. Here's a game that I spent time and money to make and would like to sell it on the only PC game store that you can make a real profit on.
No!
Why?
One of those drawings looked like a minor based on my personal judgment.
But it's not?
No.
Okay, what if I change the drawing?
No.
But other Steam games are. Steam would never try to pull this kind of bullshit with a publisher releasing a AAA game for people that have such a problem with minors. They sure act like children. No room for any kind of reasonable discourse. And you know what? I can't agree with this tweet more, because they are just straight up body shaming. It's crazy. And yet, Steam is okay with fascist content like sex with Hitler. And then that one game where you get to fuck animals, which is technically zoophilia, I'm pretty sure that's a crime. If we're gonna be talking about, you know, illegal stuff, I'm pretty sure, I think it's called Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I think it was Baldur's Gate 3, where you get to have sex with animals, and yet that's somehow approved. But order us with some small titties, that's an adult, small titties, small tatas, that's not okay. God damn. This is some serious backwards logic we're doing here. Yet, when you look at a game that has a realistic body type with a character, then that's all it takes for it to get banned. But there is a bit of a bright side onto this saga, which I'm going to get to it right now through these 5 tweets. Update: today was supposed to be our launch day on Steam, but our game was banned 3 days prior to release. Instead, Order Us is now available on itch, which itch is a site that I'm not too familiar with, but I have kind of seen it before. I am working to get the game on several alternative storefronts. Expect updates over the next few weeks. Thank you to everyone leaving positive comments and helping to spread the word. Your support is extremely appreciated. In spite of attempts to contact higher-ups at Steam, I have not received more than automated responses. So Steam just basically pulled a fucking Roblox with that shit. God damn. It's safe to say that we've been left in the dark, likely deemed not important enough for a human to step in. The months I've spent directing traffic to Steam have been wasted.
Fools, you fools.
At the end of the day, I'm most upset that Steam's decision cannot be appealed. There is no possibility of making changes, now or ever, to get Order Us on Steam. Having lost access to the largest player base of PC gamers, we will struggle to break even. Let this be another painful reminder. The time, the money, the passion you put into a project over the years can be killed in an instant, depending on how a reviewer is feeling that day. If a Starbucks employee fucked up Barry's coffee that morning, your livelihood is now at stake. God.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Oh, he is not wrong with that at all. That is the unfortunate truth with whatever you do. It honestly reminds me of my series, the Gmod Zombie Apocalypse. Shameless plug. I don't care what people gotta say about that. Adding a little realism to an anime hentai game, that's not okay, according to Steam. But if it's games like fascist stuff like sex with Hitler, furry games, futanari, even games where you get to basically have sex with actual animals, somehow that's okay. God damn. The hypocrisy is real with Steam. And you know what? I might as well call Steam out with this too. They ended up censoring reviews for Skullgirls because the developers behind it decided to go on full-blown Winnie Hut Jr. censorship mode. And the fan base, rightfully so, gave them a negative review over it. And later on, Steam ended up blacklisting most of the negative reviews, which makes them look like a bunch of pussies. But anyways, this is about Order Us, not Skullgirls. I've seen a little bit of the teaser itself. I might actually do a Let's Play over this game. Depending if many of you really want to see me do a Let's Play on this game, I might consider getting it, but who knows. Just simply comment what you think and I may just consider doing a Let's Play on Order Us. It's gonna be like the first ever visual novel Let's Play because I've never done anything like that on the channel. I am personally sick and tired of seeing this shit. Like, honestly, these Twitter freak weirdos complaining about video game sexualization and shit. Like, dude, if you really don't like it, then don't buy it. Don't even pay attention to it. Like, use the filters on Steam. They added that for a reason for specific types of genres for games. Use that! But the moment they finally got what they want by having an adult with small tatas, petite size, an adult once again, of a reminder, then they just assume that that adult is a cupcake. Yeah, it really makes me think with that kind of mindset that you may have a ton of skeletons behind your closet. You really can't win with weirdos like that, man. You really can't. They just don't want to listen to reason.
But Mr. N.M.P.D, they could have easily censored it.
Oh no. You are not gonna start with that. Censorship in general sucks, and I'd rather not see any more games suffer in the fate of censorship. And these same people who preach for censorship don't even really care about the damn game itself to begin with. They hated it. I think that'll do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you do, be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, subscribe for more, and whenever I get the chance, I'll see you guys next time.